Good morning, everybody. So I hope you all had a beautiful weekend. It's Monday. It's our first Monday in May. Sunny, beautiful, as was this weekend. May is also Mental Health Awareness Month, so there's a lot going on right now. We're all faced with a pandemic. We're almost at the end. This is the hard part because we can almost kind of feel that finish line, and it's bringing up a lot of different feelings for a lot of different folks. Some people, I haven't gotten sick, I'm fine, and they just can't take it anymore and want to get out and about. Others, there's a lot of concern. It's scary. You could get sick. What happens if you get sick? What happens if one of your loved ones gets sick? So a lot of different feelings are coming up right now. It's really important, as we talked about last Friday, is being aware of those feelings, listening to those feelings, acknowledging them, doing what you can through your deep breaths to release any of that anxiety that pops up and that we carry with us. So we're going to do a flowing class today. So we're going to definitely have a lot of movement through our class today. And what I want you to focus on is carrying that breath with you and connecting to it. So it's going to be important today that you take it at your pace. You listen to your body, listen to your practice. You listen to how you feel today. It's going to change. It's going to be different every day. So how you felt when we practiced on Friday, or if you did that practice at some point over the weekend, or how you feel today will be very different. It's important that we listen to how that is. My cues are going to be general. I see this before I give any class. Good morning. My cues are going to be generalized because I can't actually physically see you right now. So it's really important that you're listening and acknowledging if something doesn't feel right, not doing it at all. Checking in with a doctor to make sure that you have the appropriate contraindications or the things that you should not be doing. Listen to how it is. I'm going to say that over and over again. You're going to hear me repeat myself as if it's the safety word in my vocabulary. You really have to understand, and it's the best thing that can come out of yoga, is understanding how your body reacts and how it's feeling to something. So with that, I'm going to begin reading a little bit of a poem or a quote. It's from Rachel Braffin, and it's called The Goal of Yoga. The yoga pose is not the goal. Becoming flexible or standing on your hands is not the goal. The goal is to create space where you were once stuck, to unveil layers of protection you've built around your heart, to appreciate your body and become aware of the mind and the noise it creates, to make peace with who you are. The goal is to love you. Shift your focus and your heart will grow. So I say that to you now as we prepare to begin our yoga practice this morning. I'm going to ask you to listen to me say it again towards the end, because it's something to me that we can take off our mat and use throughout our day. It's something that we don't always get our chance to feel. So let's begin our practice in a comfortable seated posture. So for you, that might mean your ankles are crossed. That might mean you're out in front. You might be sitting on a block or a couch cushion. Palms down if you need to ground. Palms up if you need some energy. Just shake out. Find that spot that feels good. And then close your eyes. Let's start sitting up tall. And let's start deepening our breath. Breathing in and out of our nose with ease, with control. Feeling the way our body responds to those deep breaths. Whether you began your practice with one of the other classes or this is the first thing that you're going to do for yourself, just taking that time to breathe, connect, breath and body. So we're focusing deeper into that respiratory system on your next inhale. Reach your arms overhead to touch. Keeping your eyes closed on your exhale, drop one hand down and reach over to a side. On your inhale, we're going to reach right back up again. We're going to reach, and then we're going to flip sides on our exhale. So we're not warm yet, unless you took a previous class. We're just taking our time to breathe, shifting our weight side to side, and as we do so, acknowledging the transition of our hips, transition of our side body. If you find that as you shift to a side, the other knee pops up, try to push that away. Create a little bit more space as we get there, maybe coming down towards an elbow instead of a hand. And I hope your eyes are truly closed and you're doing this at your breath's pace. Take this chance to balance on both sides. And once you've done that, bring your hands all the way up on your inhale into your heart center on your exhale. Beginning our practice, set an intention or a dedication. Whether there's something inside you that needs a concentration, or somebody else that you want to share that with or give it to. Everybody gently open your eyes, inhale, reach your arms all the way up, and then exhale, bow forward. Reaching your fingertips away from your body, release and tuck your chin. So you shift your fingertips as far away as it's right for you, and then drop your head nice and heavy, maybe shake it side to side. Try not to create tension in the shoulders, but allow your sit bones to rise just a little bit if they popped up. Releasing that lower back. And then if your sit bones did pop up, try and push them back down. So engage through your upper body, that might mean your fingertips have to come back a little bit. Shift your sit bones back. Pushing now, opposition, so you're pushing your hands into the like opening your shoulder blades, and you're pushing the sit bones down. Now feel a little bit more of that elongation towards the center. Still make this list to our head or neck. From here, gently allow yourself to roll over until you're on your hands and your knees. Take your time getting there, and then place your hands right underneath your shoulders, your knees right underneath your hips. Let's take some cat cows. So look up on your inhale, shift your sit bones up, open your chest, reach up, look up, just breathe here. You're stretching out the toes are in. All right, let's do the other way. Shift the hips all the way up into your calf pose. If it feels better, release the tops of your feet down. Gaze goes up towards the belly button, and I'm going to allow you to shift forward and back here if you want. So what's going on in your body? Let's be a little playful today. I have a tendency to be one of those instructors that are like, do this, do that. But no, be playful. Shift around, let it go. It's Monday. Where you at? What are you doing? All right, inhale, look up. Cow pose. When you get into your next exhale, shift all the way back to that cat. Let's take two more with your breath. So you're going to inhale, you're going to lift, you're going to open the front body, and then on your exhale, you're going to tuck in. So hopefully you got your pace, not at my pace. Just do that one more time. All right, from here. Go ahead and lift your right arm up to the sky on your next inhale. Look up with your gaze as long as you can follow it. And then exhale, thread the needle. Take that hands all the way underneath. For starters, let's square off our hips, square off our shoulders. So we're not rolled onto that right shoulder yet. You can reach that left hand out if you want. You can sit back if you want. But I want you to focus on squaring through the chest and staying open through that shoulder. Gaze is down. Straight down at your back. All right, wonderful folks. Now we can go all the way through. If you want, take your gaze underneath your armpit. Now allow your body to release. The side of your head possibly falls to the ground or the mat. Top hand straight or tented. We're reaching that finger across. We're opening the shoulder blade. One more breath. Use the upper body. Push the ground away before you rise. Let's go all the way up. Inhale, look up, look up, look up. And then exhale, your hand down underneath your shoulder. Left side, inhale, look up, reach up, take the gaze, and then swoop it all the way through, thread it underneath. First things first, let's stay square. Option to extend out in front, but same thing, the gaze is straight. So your forehead might fall to the ground. You might want to play that flat. Your choice. Sit bones might rise a little bit higher in this, and that's absolutely fine. Awesome. All right, let's fully thread the needle. Go all the way under. Go ahead, look underneath that right armpit, possibly roll. So again, I hope that you're not looking at me, you're listening. If you happen to be looking at me, you'll see that my torso rotates. You see it better from my back view. Reaching and extending. All right, using that right hand, shift it back just slightly and then push the ground away. Inhale that left arm up to the sky. Take that full twist and then forward down. Let's find our downward dog. Inch your fingertips out in front. Tuck the toes. Lift the sit bones up to the sky. It's our first one. So we're going to pedal out. We're going to move. We're going to shift. We're going to be playful here. But we're remembering as we shift side to side, your feet might want to walk in. Nothing crazy. Nothing too serious. Go ahead. Find the comfort. Spread out the fingers. Take this time to really feel the pads of your fingers fully touch the ground. And if some don't, why not? Are you feeling that you're shifting your weight maybe inside your hand? You can open that up. Always relax through your head and your neck. So if you find yourself gripping and so much weight in the palm of your hand, try and rise the sit bones up a little bit. And then always keep a bend to the knee. That's better for your lower back and your body. No matter where you're at, let's find your full downward dog just as it is right now. Open your chest and lift your sit bones a little bit more. Bending the knees as it's right for the back of your legs. Let's take our gaze to the front of our hands as slow or as fast as you want. Take your feet all the way to the top of your mat. Balance is a concern. Always keep that gap between your feet so you always put them distance apart. If you're comfortable and you want, they can see together, your choice. But how's it going there? Your knees need to be bent to release, your hamstrings tight, just as you were playful in your downward dog, playful here in your forward. Knees bend, shift side to side. Maybe your gaze comes up or back. Releasing back center. We're not warm yet, and you might be sensitive from a long sleep, so always bend the knees as it's better for your body. Let's roll all the way up. Now we'll close our console with your chest. One more sun salutations. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, bowing forward. Inhale, flat back over your chest. Taking one foot back and then the other foot back for length. Lift the chest. Option to drop your knees lower down. Let's take a baby cobra or an upward dog if you're more than ready for it. So practice toes, downward dog. Taking your feet, stepping them forward. Inhaling as we come to flat back. Exhale as we lower down. Inhale as we reach and rise. Exhale, bowing. Find a flat back on your inhale, open your chest, taking your step back, preferably with the other feet. Lowering down knees, chest, chin, chaturanga, lifting through your baby cobra or your up. Knees back down. Walking the feet forward again. Try and alternate the feet as they come forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Rise up as you inhale. We're going to do that 2 more times. So if you have your own variations, or you're comfortable following your own breath, go ahead and do it. Walking your feet back. Exhale. Walking forward on your inhale. Exhale. Inhale to rise. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's let it go. All the way back down. Keeping our side release. One hand down. Reach up and over. Look up to the hand that stayed up. Full moon shape with your body, so hips are shifting away. Let's inhale, both hands up. Exhale, switch sides. Reach, reach, reach. Take a full breath in and out. All the way up. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Left leg sits back. So we're going to go into our warrior one. So release the heel down and rise up. Hips are square. Shoulders are relaxed down and away, but our fingertips rise. Since the shoulders, you can always from here. Spiraling the back hip forward, so it's squared in front of you. Reaching and rising. Wonderful. Releasing all the way to the ground. Right foot meets our left in downward dog. Option stay here or flow through a vinyasa. If you'd like to, inhale forward. Exhale low. Inhale rise. Exhale rise. Inhale your right leg up to the sky. Exhale it between your hands. Warrior one. Left heel releases. Arms up. Both hands release to the ground. Left foot meets your right at the top of the mat. Flat back as you inhale. Melt as you exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Right leg come on that warrior one. Heel releases down, hips square, we rise. Few breaths here. Windmilling our back hip forward. Left knee stacked right over our left knee. Shoulders not to the way. And your next exhale, release all the way to the ground. Downward dog. Option, stay here or take a flow through your vinyasa. So we will do a few vinyasas today. And it's important that you stop to child's pose or maybe stay in downward dog. From here, inhale, left leg reaches up. Taking it between our hands. Warrior one, heel releases and rise. Both hands melt down to the ground. Right meets our left to the top of our mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach. And then exhale. All the way down for the fold. Flat back as we inhale. Left foot releases back. Warrior one again. Inhale, lift. Elongating your front right leg. Keeping that hip square now forward for our pyramid pose. We do not want to push. So if you see my knee, I can push it all the way back. I don't want to do that. I want to keep it nice and straight. Hands to a thigh, to your shin, to the floor, to blocks. Lift your chest. Tuck that right sit bone under. Trying to keep the hips square. And then bend that right knee. Step back, downward dog. Releasing here or taking a vinyasa. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale it between your hands. Warrior one. Inhale lift. Elongate your front right leg. Pyramid fold. Bow, exhale. Bend the knee. Inhale, rise back up, warrior one. From here, stepping forward with your left foot into our squat at the top of your mat. You can keep those feet together. Lift your chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, flat back. Taking a step back with our right leg, warrior one. Square off your hips, inhale. Straightening our left leg. Pyramid pose. Hands to the thigh, to the shin, to blocks or the ground. Tucking now that left cheek underneath. Square off, lift your chest. Breathe through this pose. Elongating the sleeves in the back of the left leg. Beautiful. Bend the left knee. Step the left foot back, downward dog. Staying here or taking your vinyasa. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Between our hands, warrior one. Inhale, lift. Straight out that leg, exhale back. Inhale, lift again, all the way up. Stepping your right to meet your left. Sitting to sit bones. Weaving the heels, toes up and relaxed. And then exhale, bow all the way down. Inhale, flat back. Left leg steps back. We're going to open up now for our warrior two. Foot opens in the back, hips stack right under the shoulders. Open your hands. Gaze over your right middle finger. Relax your shoulders there. So what I want you to do is tuck those sit bones under. Taking that front knee right over our ankle. Windmilling down to the ground. Downward dog. Staying here. Take child's pose or flow. Inhale. Exhale. In. Exhale. Right leg reaches up as we inhale. Swooping between the leg, hands. Warrior two. Open your flat right leg. Square off the hips. Reach forward as far as you possibly can. And then release the top hand as you lift up. Left hand for our triangle pose. So in a triangle pose, our focus is our hips opening as if I'm leaning flat against the wall behind me. Left arm extending up, open the chest. Not jumping into that front knee, right? So it's a relaxed hand, no weight there. We're actually utilizing the strength in our obliques and our lower back. Let's take it to our half moon pose. So if you have a block, you want to place that block in front of our right foot. From here, return to your triangle pose if you want the full challenge. We're going to bend the front knee, take your hand onto that block, and then lift the left leg up. Maintaining the same opening sensation through the hips, and we rise. We want to get that foot flex as if it's against the wall, and a straight line through the crown of the head. Hands stack, chest lifts. New challenge, rise into your tree pose. So slightly bend the right knee. Take your gaze down and then rise up. Either to use your inner thigh, your half lotus, your calf, arms of your choosing. Release your inner all. Inhale, reach up, look up, rise. Exhale, fall. Inhale, flat back. Taking your right foot back, warrior two. Open the hips, open your chest, open your arms. Take your gaze over the left middle finger. So we're rising up, we're still super engaged through that core, stacking the pelvis right underneath the shoulders. Open hip, elongation, and still power down into that pinky toe. So we're still utilizing that back leg. That quad of the front left leg fully engaged. Windmill down to the ground, downward dog, flowing through your vinyasa if it's right for your practice. So we're super warm now. If you lost control of the breath, reconnect with time through these poses. Inhale your left leg up to the sky. Taking it between the hands. Return to warrior two. Open. Win the left. Left leg straightens. Reach. Create that space. Take all that you can. And then just melt into this posture. Open. Rising at the top arm. Shoulders stacked. Hips opening. Remember, we're not crashing into that left leg. We're open, we're released on that hand. So if it's better for you, you can always hold on to that one. All right, if you need that block for half a moon, let's grab it. Let's bend the left knee. Take the block in front of you. Lift the right leg up. Open your hips. Always better not to look at somebody or something moving when you're in a balanced posture. So try not to look at me. Try and look down. Set your drishti so you're focused on one spot. Lift and rise. Create that straight line. Let's find your tree pose. Take your time getting here. Be playful. If you fall, who cares? Just don't hurt yourself. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Left foot shifts back. Warrior one. Hips square. Rise up. Elongate your front right leg. Bow into your pyramid pose. We're going to step into a standing split. So let's bend the front right leg. Hands down to the ground or possibly on blocks. Lift the left leg up to the sky. So we're shooting that left leg up to the sky. Not driving the knee back in that right. We're being stable into that right leg. Rise, 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 rise. And then let's take that left leg all the way back for warrior two. Big step, open the hips, windmill Alvin. Elongate your front right leg. Triangle, reach all the way. Rising back up on your inhale, keeping the legs straight this time, let's take a reverse. Rise up through your right fingertips. So now it's from that right middle finger all the way through the toes, opening that front body. Bend the right knee, windmill to the ground. Downward dog. Flowing through vinyasa if you'd like to. From here, right leg rises as we inhale. Stepping it between our hands. Warrior two, release the heel down, open. Elongate your front right leg. Taking that triangle pose, reach. You have so much space now for that side body. Let's find that half moon. Bend the right knee, find your block. Lift the left leg up. Taking your time getting here, especially if this is your first time ever doing your half moon pose. From here, take your gaze to the ground. Trying not to drop that left foot, but keeping it rising. Come up, grab on to the left knee. Stay here. Possibly grab on to the left big toe with your index finger and your middle finger. Inhale, rise. Option one, stay here. Option two, extend the left leg out. If you need the wall or something for balance, grab it. Try and keep the hips square, lift the chest, rise. One more breath without falling, bend it, release it down. Inhale, reach up, rise, create it. Exhale, bow, let it go. Inhale, look up, flat back. Shifting our weight with our right foot back, warrior one. Square off your hips, rise up. Elongate your front left leg. Pyramid pose, melting down. Getting ready for your standing splits. If you need a block, hold on to it. Bending the left leg. Lift the right leg up to the sky. High as you can get it. Gaze begins to shift underneath, and then we step all the way back. Warrior two. Elongate the front left leg. Taking your triangle pose. Ground the feet, create the foundation. Inhale, rise up, and then keep going all the way reverse. Left fingertips reach up. Left knee bends as we windmill to the earth. Downward dog, we're flowing through your vinyasa. Inhale, rise to the left. Stepping in between your hands. Warrior two, open the foot, open your body. Elongating first. Triangle pose, reach. How is your triangle pose transformed so much already? Bending the left knee, let's find our half room. Lock if you would like it. Lift up. Block is optional, but if you don't have a block and you want it, you can always use something else in your household that's high enough. You never want to collapse into something, so it doesn't have your full weight. We're lifting. All right, try not to drop that right foot. Step through, grab onto the knee. Stay here. Option to grab the big toe. Again, option to stay. Option to extend. Rising, reaching, opening. Then release first. Let the toe go. Control the release. Inhale, reach. Exhale all the way to the ground. Forward fold. Just as we did earlier, but this time with a little bit more concentration. Let's bend our left knee and allow that right hip to shift. Option one, stay here. Option two, your left hand shifts it to base to the outside of your right, and then open the right shoulder. If you want, you can reach the arm up. You can take it behind your back. But we're opening window through the chest. We're releasing through the side of your front right leg. Beautiful. Let's take the other side. Come on back to center. Bending now your right leg. Again, choice to stay here. Option to take your right hand to the outside of your left foot and then to shift your weight. You have very sensitive, very hypermobile joints. Make sure you're not dropping into the left knee. You're opening the hip, allowing it to twist through the body. Shifting back to center. On your next inhale, take a flat back. Reset the hips so that they're over your ankles. So we're not dumping into the knee. And then take both feet back into your plank. Lift your chest. We're going to hold plank here for a few breaths. So we're rising through our chest, using the entire palm to be a force against the floor and drive up and open at the same time. Heels are activated. We're almost there. A few more breaths. Releasing down to your knees. So we're going to do our camel pose. We're going to do a back bend. If you have sensitive lower back, sensitive upper back, please stop along the way as I give you the variations and I give you the modifications. If you have sensitive knees and you'd rather, you can always double up that mat, fold it, give your knees a little extra love, your choice. So for starters, sensitive feet, flex the toes, Let's open up the bottoms of our feet so our toes are flexed under, our weight shifts back. Find where it's best for you. So if the doubling up the knee felt better, but you're still tight, you can always take a block to take away some of the weight and some of the angle away from the knee. If you don't have a block, you can always use a towel or a blanket, couch cushion, pillow, anything that feels right for you right now. So just here we're opening the backs of the feet. First, for our camel pose, hands reach towards the heels. We inhale, we open the shoulder blades and we look up. So we're going to stay right here for just a minute. Breath, open the shoulder blades. We begin to create a little space in the thoracic area spine. If you have a sensitive back, this is a great place to stay here. You create more distance by coming flat on your feet and looking up. If you want more to this pose, you begin to lift your hips up. Feet stay flexed. Hips are always trying to be flat. So if you notice right now, I have a little dip to my lower back. Sorry, my hands in the way. But I want to do that pelvic tilt to tuck it under and create a straight line. So my folks who are super flexible, you can go right into this camel pose and go right ahead. For everybody else, we're going to reach towards the heels, and that might mean your hips dip back a little bit to get up. But then we push and open the hips and keep it open. Hands can come to the back of your hips to support your lower back if they don't touch the actual foot. So if they're touching the foot, we're opening the chest and we're looking up. Last breath. Hands to your back if they came off your back. Sit down. Don't go into child's pose just yet. Do this one more time, taking whichever variation is right for you. So it's either keeping your sit bones on your heels, flattening out the foot, coming up, grabbing the foot, coming up, holding the back. For the full variation, the foot goes flat and we're up top. So connect, reset. On your next inhale, shift into your pose. Find your variation as you exhale. I encourage you to stay somewhat active through the neck and don't allow it to completely drop. But that's because I have a sensitive neck. If you're comfortable with it, you want to take it, go ahead. We have 3 more breaths here. The weight and the power is forcing the front of the body to open, but also drive forward over the heel, over the knees. Last time, last breath. Hands to lower back for support. Come on up. Sit back. Child's pose. Hands release out in front, release down. Heart openers are so important, not only because the muscles itself become tight, but as I said earlier, with this extra layer of protection around the heart. Sometimes you just gotta open that up. It does create vulnerability. Trusting that the support system around us can handle us when we need it. Just like we're there for others when they need us. So from here, walk yourself back up. If you folded the mat over, let's release it, let it go. Go ahead, have a seat. And turn to face you. Go ahead, extend the feet out in front. Let's take our staff pose, engage the toes, activate up. Breathe and tighten the core, lift your chest up. Rise up. So this should not be an easy pose. This should be full engagement. Your quads are tight. You're pulling up in the feet. So your feet, some teachers will ask you to lift the heels up off the ground. So if that helps you engage, go ahead and do it. I'm going to ask you not only to feel like you're going to do that, but also keeping connected to the ground. Great job. Take one of your knees into your chest, doesn't matter. Rock it up. From here, taking that foot either to stay on the inside of your thigh, or you always have the option to go over. If you want, you can tuck that foot underneath, but I really want you to be square on your sit bones. So I have tight hips, so you do as well. You want to keep the hips square, so your foot might not even come that high up. If I tuck underneath, I no longer feel the sit bone connected to the ground. So I keep that leg extended. Your choice, your practice. But let's start by just hugging that knee into the chest and sitting up as tall and possible as you can. Breathing here. If you are sensitive to the hips, you might already feel that sensation down the hip of the knee that's high. Alright, so I'm going to focus on our twist. So you can hug that knee if you want, or lift up the opposite hand. Take that elbow to the outside of your thigh and begin to gaze over the shoulder. Everybody together, whether you've chosen to hug or you've chosen to take the elbow, round your back. Let's exaggerate the inhale. Lift up, open the heart center. Gaze is kind of at a diagonal, and then we exhale and allow the gaze to take us a little further. Never cranking, never pushing beyond. We're always finding that spot that maybe has a little bit of a tug or a little bit of a hold. We want to breathe in to release it. Remembering sensitivity, pain, and discomfort is nowhere where we want to be. That's not the point of yoga. Last breath, so if you want to exaggerate a little bit more of the lift and go a little further, take it. And let's return to center. Taking that foot that you have, sit down to the other side. Extend it out in front. Foot flapping, grabbing onto our knee. That foot choice is either on the inside of our thigh or the outside. Option to tuck that bottom foot underneath if you like to as well. But everybody balance off the hips. First, just hug that knee into the chest. Pull it up, pull it in, hold it in. Just listen to that hip joint, glute area. Okay. Releasing that foot back down if it came up as you held it. Option to hug. Option elbow round. Round with all you got. Inhale, lift. Create. Exhale, twist. Your twist should come from the base of our spine. So you want to inhale at the same time with rabbit. So it's not a matter of being owl and allowing your neck to bring all the way around. It's a matter of where the inside of your neck. Take one more breath. Two. Lift a little higher. Inhale. See anywhere else you can find with your exhale. From here, it's May, I'm still doing it. We're challenged. Let's do a little bit more core work before we lower all the way down. My folks with sensitive lower backs, if this isn't the right thing for you, please go right down to the mat with you right there. Make sure you have space behind you. Find the balance on the sit bones. So shift the weight, lift it up, you got it. Once you have it, if you want, you can hold on to the legs or you can keep it straight. Let's open them. And let's super duper slowly lower. So how slow can you go? So the goal is actually to be still coming down, holding that, reaching away. Reach. You're not done there, you're not done yet. All right, let it go. Hug the knees up to your chest. Take another back bend. So I'm going to do my bridge pose. Ladies and gents, if you have wheel in your practice and you want to take it, please help yourself there. I'm not going to go through that today. But if you're doing wheel, go right into it. If you're staying with me and doing bridge, let's take that together. So we feel the heels with our fingertips, or as close to that as possible. Then we inhale, lift our sit bones up to the sky. Option one, you stay here. Option two, we're going to clasp our hands underneath our back. We allow the pinkies to go down to the ground and our hips to possibly rise a little further. Can you come a little bit more onto that shoulder space? Our chin begins to slightly touch. We're driving the heels down, relax through the toes, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the lower back, and then super opening for your heart center. Wherever you're at, let's take 3 more breaths, your variation. Last time. Hands release. If you're in wheel, gently lower down to the crown of your head. And then allow your hips to drop. Everybody up into your chest. So heart openers are so important, as I mentioned, that they must go vulnerable, which is very uncomfortable. We notice a transition in our breathing usually. And so read that figure four. So we're going to take one leg, doesn't matter. Actually, let's take the right leg. Read the figure four with your right leg. Grab onto your left thigh, hug that left thigh into your chest. I'm not going to go crazy into the hip opener. What I want you to do is pull the leg in as close as you can, then allow that left foot to go back to the ground. The right knee is going to stay away. Flex through that right foot. Open your hands out like a T, and you begin to drop your right foot towards the left. But I want you to keep that right knee up to the sky as high as it can go. So your foot may or may not touch the ground. That's not the intention. I want you to feel a full opening sensation through possibly the quad, the IT band, and a big sensation opening through our oblique and our side body. The force is the knee kind of going away, so we don't want it to tuck in. We're not taking that full side stretch that we're used to. Open. Beautiful. Inhale back to center. Let's take the other side. Foot goes down, left comes across. Grab onto the right thigh, hug it in. So again, create the space. So we're hugging in as far as it's right for you. Then allow the foot to come as close as it can. Nice. Reset the arms. Left foot now shifts across their body. Left knee rising. So where are you at? Was one side better, easier, harder? Were they both brutal? Did maybe not feel anything in either of these poses? Breathing. Coming back to center one last time. Let your knees into your chest. So I want you to now begin to do is gently close your eyes and just massage out your lower back. If there's something else in your practice you'd like to do, go ahead and do it. Let's head into our Shavasana. So just reach the feet out away to the palms up. Let it go. Melts down to the ground. Breathing in and out your nose, but no longer concentrating on the breath. Allow the back of your body to feel heavy against the floor. Completely melted. Hopefully you can stay here for a little bit longer. With the distractions around you becoming too much, you know you have something else to do. Let's put our hands together, so let's just wiggle the fingers and toes. So you know there's things going on around you in your home. It's different people, or there's maybe not people, so it's different from your home practice. So let's carry what you created with you. On your next inhale, take your arms over your head, take a full body stretch. Roll to a side, doesn't matter which one, just drop your head. We're almost there, so try not to let the distractions carry you out of this. I want you to carry yourself out, even though the distractions are there. It's an important piece of our practice to learn that. So you learn eventually, in an ideal world, how the craziness of the world around us and the anxiety that it puts on us and the pressures that it puts on us, not allowing it to control us, but us controlling it. So it's there, it's not going anywhere. And just push yourself up with control. With your eyes closed. Not even entirely ignoring it. You know that it's there. You know that it's a part of your life. You know that you're going to go face it a little bit. But you're doing it on your terms with your breath. So if you can keep your eyes closed a little bit longer, I just want to read this to you one more time. The yoga pose is not the goal. Becoming flexible or standing on your hands is not the goal. The goal is to create space where you were once stuck, to unveil layers of protection you've built around your heart, to appreciate your body and become aware of the mind and the noise it creates, to make peace with who you are. The goal is to love, well, you. Shift your focus and your heart will grow. Taking your hands to your heart center. Thank you, ladies and gents, so much for allowing me part of your morning or your evening, whatever time it was that you're watching this. I hope you have a beautiful and wonderful day. Remembering that May is Mental Health Awareness Month, so if you need anything, find it. And if you know someone around you who needs it, please do that for them. So thank you so much. The spirit in me honors and acknowledges the spirit in you. Namaste, everybody. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Enjoy it. Good morning, Sylvia. Bye, everybody. See you soon for the ab challenge.